the truth is, you gave birth to all this clout shit. You rolled the backs of fucking Cameron and that whole, you and Hove. It's documented. It's known. You guys took the family shit and you made it mainstream and you made it pop and you made it better, but at the same time, you stepped on a lot of people on the way up. Both of you did. And now that's why you all both got beef yourself, because you still be stepping on each other's toes. But ultimately, you know, why you think Kanye hasn't dropped the 10th anniversary for College Dropout? Why you think he hasn't dropped the 10th anniversary for all this shit? Because none of the old people he fucks with are going to clear his shit. So now he's being petty as fuck and doing the same shit that Drake. So yeah, Kanye, you are the most influential motherfucker. And that's why you shouldn't be doing this petty ass shit. And you should be setting a higher standard. But you're not, because you started this whole cloud shit. You're the one who took all these influential samples and made them mainstream. Like, bro, I know you ain't paying. I know you didn't get all those dope ass samples you had that you found out of the middle of nowhere cleared. So shut your ass up. And I know you ain't breaking off Rhyme Fest and Consequence and shit. Are you even cool with John Legend anymore? We don't even know if Big Sean is on your label anymore. You don't even bring up Big Sean anymore. Pusha T don't even want to talk about Big Sean anymore. And he's the best dude on your fucking label. But yeah, I don't need to talk about that. I think I got to all the shits. Go ahead, K.E. Oh yeah, but I do want to see Drake and Kanye fight in Celebrity Deathmatch. But like real life. Because we know, as even Kanye said, they're both too high profile and too caliber blacklist to actually throw down. Bruh.
Holy shit. Good night, folks.
I think I forgot my mess today. I was on one. Fuck.
I totally forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Because Pete cared. Honestly, Pete cared more about this rant than I did. I'm gonna just bring up a couple things. I'm not even gonna mute Pete's mic because I know he's still gassed. And when I was gassed, he would just let me go. So, yeah. Couple things. So this punk ass security guard in Hollywood, almost off Hollywood and Vine. It's like right down the street from Amoeba Records. It's a Walgreens on the corner. And if you've been to Amoeba Records, you know where that Walgreens is. Excuse me. Ooh.
I know where the Walgreens is.
Yeah, like the 210 stops through there. So this security guard a couple weeks ago shot a homeless dude in the back, killed him because I guess he thought he was stealing. It wasn't even that serious. They left a vigil out for him. It was really sad. And I found out a high school friend of mine, that dude who got killed, was best friends with that high school friend's girlfriend. So I just want to send condolences out to the family of that man and everyone who's affected by it. They're actually suing the shit out of that guy. I think it's supposed to be like $5 million or some $500 million, something like that. But yeah, man, it's just really not. It really makes no sense for even why a security guard out there in Hollywood needs a gun like that at a Walgreens. Like, bro, you sell fucking Hennessy and Arizona tall boy cans. Like, what the fuck is so valuable in that place that I need it? That you needed to shoot? That you needed to kill a homeless person? Like, that's trash. That's some bummy ass shit.
Okay, but to be fair, you've talked about how you don't like to be on the corner of Hollywood and Vine because shit goes down there.
But no, that wasn't Hollywood and Vine.
You've talked about
but like, that dude
several times.
He shot a homeless dude.
No, I'm not defending that, but I'm just saying, like, don't act like having a gun there is being like so crazy.
If I got the blicky on me and I didn't pull it out, that's one thing. But I'm not a fucking security guard at a Walgreens in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised he had a gun. I mean, that doesn't mean he should have used it, and he should have used it on a homeless
security
person.
guard, bro.
But yeah, no,
it's not like he robbed the place at gunpoint. It wasn't even that serious.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's my issue
for sure.
I just thought that was some hoe ass shit. Another thing I wanted to touch on, man. I don't know if it's like maturity or if I'm just really calm, like calmer than normal. Maybe it's because like I took a couple days off work. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I just remembered it. All right. A lot of things have been kind of put in perspective for me. I've really had a chance to think about a lot that's happened. This is like the end of the year, and I'm not going to be here in studio next week, but I will be calling in from Oakland. Um, man, it's, like, don't beat yourself up for not hitting certain timetables. And maybe it's because, like, it's really sinking in that my sister, like, is 21 and she's starting, like, the light kind of came on for her, and I'm going to be 27 next year. And I've just been really thinking about a lot of things and about, well, if I didn't make this choice and I didn't do this and if I did this, I'd be better off, but then I'd still be struggling just because, let's just be honest. That's how life works. If it doesn't hit you now, it hits you later. That's just how shit goes. Yeah, my last thing. Yeah, to sum up that shit that y'all may be sounded confusing to y'all. Yeah, man, just stop living on a timetable. Live on something tangible. Like, okay, you want to build wealth for yourself in your lifetime. Okay, work towards that, and you work towards that every day. You want to build a business with friends. You want to build a network with friends. Like I said, I think it was last week. The industry was here before you were born, and it'll be here after you're born. Your network is what matters. Your network is your net worth. So who you choose to network with, who you choose to spend your time with, who you choose to invest in, that's everything. Yeah.
Facts.
And lastly, to the punk ass piece of shit who decided to threaten and pretty much hijack CSUN over the past couple weeks, may you burn in hell. If anybody didn't know, pretty much there are swastikas and letters found in, and if you went to CSUN, you know where this building is, Sierra Hall, where like a lot of the ethnic studies classes are. That whole building, like there's stuff on the first floor and everything. Latin American studies, African American studies, all that stuff. And somebody pretty much threatened to murder everyone, and they were going to do it December 12th, which was yesterday. Or no, yeah, it was Wednesday. They were going to pretty much do it that day, threaten to kill a bunch of people. So all the professors had to pretty much turn the finals that they were going to originally do, had to turn them into alternative versions and pretty much make it where people could do their finals online. Some people still showed up for class, I'm assuming. But the campus was practically empty. And President Harrison, she had to come out and make a bunch of speeches, and her hand was forced. And I honestly see both sides. Like, also the person threatened to shoot up Northridge High School too. Just to keep in mind, Granada Hills High School, like one of the richest and actually probably one of the smartest, statistically, I guess they're the best high school academically in the country. Definitely in the state of California. John Elway went there. Like, their robotics program is like top notch. They I don't know if they were threatened, but I know like they're literally like 2 blocks down the street from Northridge High and Northridge. So that's a lot to think about. Like, that's a lot of people that could have been hurt. And there's nothing stopping from someone from making those death threats, let's say at a graduation. Or let's say there was also threats made to the Pride Center on campus, but those are trying to be unsubstantiated. But it really sucks we live in a fucking environment where people are just trying to live their lives, just go to school, and some asshole decides to do that. To where, like, people didn't show up to work on campus because they were afraid, and rightfully so. I know I didn't show up, but I had migraines and I was sick, and I used my sick hours. So there. But in other cases, people were like, one girl literally wrote, the shooting threat against CSUN is why I would never come back to this country. Which I would never raise kids in America. And it's really sad because we really have the worst gun problem. I mean, other countries have a lot of horrible shit that's going on over there that they don't want to talk about, but it's really just sad and disturbing that it's like this, and it shouldn't be. So I'm just hoping that everybody stays safe. Stay safe over those holidays, man. Make sure you get to 2019. Look, at your surroundings and everything. And yeah, probably go to a shooting range. Learn how to shoot a gun. It may come in handy. You never know. And also understand, bulletproof vests and all that stuff. But I'm going to just kick it back to Pete because I don't want to end this on a somber ass note.
I don't have much else to say. I mean, I already got everything off my chest, man. Stop chasing clout and stop saying that you're not. Stop saying that clout is stupid when you're literally chasing clout. Anyways, man, you know what it is. Touchdowns and Tangents. You can find us on the Good News radio station, always first and foremost, as well as our replay affiliates, FBC Radio and XSquadRadio.com, X Squad affiliates. Shout out to them. Shout out to your favorite podcast app. You can find it on Google Play, Spotify, Apple Podcast Store, Radio Public, Burberry, I think it's called, and Stitcher, a bunch of different apps. Make sure you check it out. If you like the podcast, like it, share it, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, we thank you for your support. We thank you for your love. We thank you for listening. We thank you for your likes, your shares, all that good stuff.
Yep, because we've become that podcast that honestly we've forgotten more about sports than a lot of so-called pundits ever have actually known. And we're also that place where the status quo and the inconvenient truth can kind of exist in the same place. So, yeah.
To reveal the marginalized truth.
That was kind of trash. You could have just left that part out. But, yeah, realistically, sometimes when we talk about sports, there's a bunch of other things that go into it. Obviously, like hip-hop, all this other shit. And you may find something in this that you like that helps get you through your day. And if we offer that for you and we don't know, we're happy with that. Thank you. So, have a good one. Oh, quick question. Is it still fuck Ski Mask the Slump God? No. Is it still fuck Rob Stone? Or is that beef dead?
That beef's been dead, but yeah, sure.
Because he said, Kanye was literally saying, oh yeah, because of what you was doing, you got a kid in critical condition in the hospital. Pusha T Security really fucked that kid up, though.